retest probably. All right, another day, another day. So this morning I just took a little scalp down here, and I didn't want to follow through, so I kind of just got out for break even. Right now though, they don't want to. They keep on trying to. They tease the break to the downside, but it keeps on getting bought back up. So right now, you gotta do is just wait. Just wait. Be patient. Price action today is kind of. They're pushing right back up again, right? So for me, this morning they opened right, and and it was it dumped all the way down. I marked out the 15-minute EMA or the 15-minute orb. Oh, that's not the 15-minute orb. 15-minute orb is right here. So we've been broke through the 15-minute. So I wanted to push up to around here, but right now it's making a wick already. So this might be the downside play here. There it is. Look at the hourly chart here. So we're trying to go below the hourly EMA, but it's getting rejected right here. 21 EMA. Getting a wick back up. But it got rejected. I need price to maybe, yeah, it needs to come back up to this EMA right here for me to maybe enter. So let's wait. Be right back. So we're pushing up now to the area I was pointing out right here at 15, the 15 EMA. So if we go up and reject with momentum, that's a setup for me. So let's be patient here. There he goes, rejecting right now. Strong rejection. Here we go. So I need some wicks. I need like a wick, a sweep of the highs, and then wick it down with some momentum, conviction here. We're trying to here. Look at that 4-hour chart. They're rejecting. Very strong rejection. Okay. So now I want to see a little push back up, and I'm gonna take that trade, right? Just push back up to around here. Okay, we're trying to push back up now. Let's give us a minute. Let's give this a minute. Look at that 5-minute chart, right? So I want this to push back up here. A little bit, just a little push back up. Give me a little bit of push back up. I know they will. I know they're gonna do it. Look at the 5 again. volume isn't that strong, but here's the push though. Wow. Okay, they're rejecting it right off the bottom here. It didn't break the lows. We're waiting for this 5 minutes to close though. Let's wait for the 5 to close, because that looks kind of nasty. So it's turning out, it looks like it might range down here for a little bit. Okay, let's see if it comes up and sweep the highs here.
Order
I'm gonna enter for a long. I'm at short. Let's see if we can break the lows, man. See if we can break the lows. Getting no follow through. Man, they're struggling to push this up, but I mean, it looks like they, yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. Need the bears to step in a little bit here. Come on, bears. Doesn't look like they want to do it. They're pushing right back up. It looks like they might wick me out here. Maybe come back down. Wow. It's not it. Gotta let it ride. Gotta let it ride. Yeah, it might just stop me out here, guys. Let's see here. Yep.
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, so one loser. It's all right. Now they're popping this back up. Should have known, right? Everyone thinks it's gonna short, so they will reverse it. Oh my god. Let's just see here. We are bearish still, very bearish. 5 minute bearish EMA cross. Wow, yeah, we're getting that nice little wick at the bottom of the hourly. So if we come down here and they get another rejection, I might enter for long, but let's just wait here. Still pushing. Wow, that rejection is crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of support down here. I would want it to come back down around here. We just broke the structure to the upside. I need a little push down, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, Nvidia is pushing up. Yeah, pumping. We are pumping. This might be the V-shape recovery here. Looks very nice on the 5 minute. That 5 minute looks super nice on the V-shape. Look at that V-shape recovery. But right now we're at this area of the EMAs, between the EMAs here and the below the 15-minute range, the low the 15-minute range. That's very, very strong resistance, right? So if we can make a wick down and reject, which would tell me that buyers are having none of that, sellers will try and bring this down now. And if we get wicked back up, then I would know that there's conviction on the buyer's side. Right now we gotta wait though. They're trying to start the sequence back down. There it is. Look at that dump. Oh my gosh. Hold on, it might be. Now it looks very, now the hourly looks bearish, right? So I think I just entered a little too early. Just sweep with the highs here. They're gonna push it up again, or this is the dump to the downside here. Are they gonna break the lows here with this, or they yoke it back up? That's the question. Might be the yoke back up though. Might just range here all day, like I said. That 5-minute chart so ugly. Might enter for a little long here though. I need it to maybe push down a little bit.
Order filled.
For a long really quick. Let's see if we can go up towards these highs here. You see some more momentum to the upside. Nice, very nice, very nice. We need, yep. There it is. I don't want to go for that. I don't want to go for the long. Maybe we might break the highs. See if this can close bullish. Yeah, I'm not letting this go red on me. I'm moving to break even now. See if they can push this back up to the highs, man. We're at break even now, so I am going to hold this. See if we can break the highs. It looks very, very strong. Look at this 5-minute candle.
Order canceled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, we're actually back. I got a phone call. Shit. So right here, I took off my trade because we were struggling to push up, and I think I moved it to break even, right, to like around here, and I think that would have stopped me out. So good thing I took it off. But then it freaking yoked up 50 more points, man. Freaking I. So now we're just gonna wait and see if they reject this. We're at the VWAP on the 5 minute. See if they reject this VWAP and come back down maybe to around here. I am looking at Nvidia now, and Nvidia is trying to make its way up. Yeah, it's Nvidia is rejecting from the 5 minute EMAs, and if Nvidia and ES also push, I might enter for a long here, right? But I need like a little push back down to these EMAs maybe, because let's look at the hourly chart. Yeah, the hourly chart looks very clean. Look at this wick at the bottom here. You do not want to short into this. So this is very bullish for me. We're bullish currently, but I mean, it might just right now I'm bullish, but I mean, we're gonna have to wait. We have to wait. But I definitely see this little trend line they're trying to put in though. Gotta wait, be patient, and see how this goes. So, I mean, we're kind of break even now. I like to say this next trade will like decide it all, right? Let's just wait, be patient, and see what happens here. So right here, I'm seeing the best trade setup for me is back down here at around this. But if I know they say this too, it's still kind of early. But if they come back down to this and wick it back up and make a higher high, maybe that might be a good long. But at this point in this area, they could just reject it all the way back down here. I've seen that happen before, and it's not out of the question for NQ. Right? We talk about NQ here. They don't care. So they could just reject it like 100 points back down. It doesn't. They don't care. So let's wait. Now that I know there's definitely support down here. I know where there's I want to play right now. But if they reject here, then I also know there's interest up here, and that might range the day if they reject it here. So we will wait. Let's wait. Look at this 5 minute chart. Very nice 5 minute chart though. Right now it looks like a straight V-shaped recovery. Need to push it down a little more. No, they're just pushing now, right? So right now the 5 minute chart, the ES is trying to push above the VWAP, above the EMAs. Nvidia is also above the 5 minute VWAP. So I want this. I need some more push down. Need a little more of a push down. Because I feel like this is this could be a fake out to trap buyers, right? And then they might yoke it down, take out some stops, go higher. So I will wait. If not, we'll miss this trade, but it's okay, right? Missing a trade is better than losing a trade. That's why I break even a lot of these trades, because I rather break even than lose, right? So we can end up with more break even trades, but less losers, which is a trade off that I am okay with. And yes, sometimes if I move to break even too early, and it'll wick me out, and then it'll move back up my direction if I didn't break even. But I mean, it's okay. I'm okay with that, right? I'm gonna take trades. Every time I break even, there's bound to be one that keeps going. Like, the probability of getting stopped out at break even is higher, but there's zero chance for losing. And that it just helps me keep my mental in check. So Okay, so we're rejecting from the VWAP here. We're trying to push back down, but it's already a rejection. Let's see if they continue with this here. It's continuation. They might just continue. Do we get another push down? Yep, see. So there's no shorts in my book. All longs here. I'm looking for longs, especially down here at this trend line. Let's see here. Yeah, we're struggling to push up. I mean, okay, hold on now. We start breaking these highs here. Very strong looking wick.
Order filled.
Enter a long. See if we can get like a 10-point push to the highs here. To the 650s, probably. So I don't want to see price going down below 25,600 here. There we go. Need this to keep going here. Get some more momentum. Give me some more momentum. Struggling a little bit. This has to go here. Push, guys. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. It wants to. It wants to so bad. Let's go. That's 10 points. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Push it. I'm going to move this down here. Struggling to push though. We're gonna move it to break even. If it pushes here, it's a winner. If we doesn't, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get this to push here. Moved it below this candle. They don't want to. They don't want to go back up. Push, man. Give me some momentum here. Very nice. Come on. There we go. Expansion. 650s. Need to push the 650s here. They're trying to go. They're trying to go. Let's say we're at break even now. This has to expand up. We're holding here very strong. Come on, there we go. Give me the 15. Give me the 15. Pump it. Yes, sir.
Order
Nice.
filled.
Okay.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. That's 16 points. Kind of struggle a little bit there, but 16 points. Not too bad, right? Now we're at profit again. We're in profit again. So let's be patient. Why I took that trade, right? Why did I take that trade? Let's look at the 5-minute. So we pushed through the EMA here on this 5-minute chart, right? And then we came down, put in a wick, and then pushed back up, right? So I saw that here, boom, and it pushed back up above the VWAP, and it broke the highs here, right? And then once it pushed down, I think around here, once it broke the highs, I entered for a long, right? And never came back down. Once we got around 10 points, I moved to break even. That just helped me hold composure to hold that trade for the whole duration, around 15 points. Because old me would have took it off at around 10. You saw the price struggling, right? I would have took it off. But that break even really helped me hold the trade. So, yeah, it looks like a nice, strong V-shaped recovery. Right, so we're getting up towards the highs of the 15-minute EMAs here. Right here, this is very make or break at the 15 EMA. If they are going to reject, they will reject here. If not, we will go higher. But this is the critical level here. Just be patient. And yeah, I seen like I said, I've seen this. I put this line in, but they don't have to actually touch the line, right? I'm just putting in as a reference where if price breaks that, and then we might go lower, but it respected that line and it respected the EMAs back up. So this might just be a push up. Nvidia is it's rejecting right now. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. And don't mind the hair, guys. Kind of woke up late. I didn't even get to do my hair for real. So, shit. I hopped on straight to the charts, man. Straight to the chart. Am I balding, gang? Oh, hell nah. Scram nah, guys. Just my hair. No, it might be. I'm not gonna lie. But whatever. We're making this money. Whatever. We're making this money. We're making this money. I can go bald as long as I make money. Okay, we're hitting this trend line now. Let's see what happens at this trend line. Getting a little retest. Oh. Rejecting now straight off. I told you guys, right? So this is the middle of the 15-minute range. And we're rejecting very strongly. I want to see what happens when price gets down here. This is the best spot for an entry right now, as long as I see it. There's a lot of support. You can clearly see it. You can clearly see all the support down here. So the best trade right now is if price gets down here, and then we get some reaction back up to the upside. That's a long, right? But if they just reject here and then make their way back up, create a new higher high, then we know we're trending back up. So let's be patient and wait for that. Pulling back. So right now, after that strong rejection of the middle of the 15-minute range, you want to wait for this 5 minute to close and see what price does here. Ten minutes out from a close of the 1 hour candle. So we're gonna wait probably for that, or at least for this 5 minute chart to close. At least. Get that wick getting put in here. All right, that's what exactly what you want to see if you're bullish. So we will wait for this 5 minute candle. Let's see if this 5 minute candle can close bullish. We got a minute left on it, but a minute is a long time for an NQ, right? They can drop this now within 3 seconds. It'll go all the way back down. Look at it. A minute is a long time. So what I've noticed is a lot of people wait till a couple seconds of the candle close to even to push this price up or down here. So let's wait. So you might see within a couple seconds a lot of movement. Look at it. You see? They always wait to the last couple seconds to actually get in the position here, right? That push back down kind of from the bears, but you see the bulls are kind of absorbing it. Look at it. 5 seconds left. Let's see what happens here. We broke the lows though. We broke the previous 5 minute candle, and we're just rejecting here. Oh, just rejecting. Let's see, we reject off the highs. Let's see. There's the yoke back up, I think. Let's wait for this candle to close. So I need this to probably break the highs of this candle and hold it up here and come back down, maybe retest, go higher. Now we know. Let's look at that reaction back up, right? So let's wait a little more patience here. See if we get a push back down. This might be the momentum we need to get a higher high here. If we can get a higher high, we did break the structure kind of. We can break these highs. Okay, let's see. It's a rejection. I want price to get back down here. It's making a wick up now. They're rejecting it again. Okay, so let's see if this can come down and make a lower low and start a downward trend, or if this push back up and make a higher high. That will be a start of a trend back up. And that will also give us an indication that the bears came to play. The bears are back in control. I mean the bulls. Or if this makes a lower low, that means the bears are probably in control, right? And that 5 minute have put in a wick in on top now, swept the internal highs, and we're probably dumping back down. Nope. There's a reaction back up here. You see a wick. Okay, so ES is holding the VWAP. Nvidia is also holding the VWAP. I might enter for a long here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We need to see a little more, maybe a little more. Let's wait for the 5 minute actually. The 5 minute candle looks, they're trying to fix it now, but it has a wick on the top, right? So I want to wait, see how this candle closes before I even enter for a long or any position. Look at it now, man. It's hot as hell in here. I'm gonna turn my fan on. I mean, they pushed up and holding the highs now. See, that 5-minute candle looks great. Let's see if we can push it up. Okay, I might enter for a long here, actually. 5.
Order filled.
Enter. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a push up. Need a little bit of push up here. Some momentum. I like that. We broke structure to the highs here. Let's see if we can get like 10 points. Like 650. Let's see if I can pop 650s. Pop 650s. Come on, man. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold the highs, man. That 5-minute candle looks super nice. Everything is pumping. Nvidia is pumping. ES is pumping. There we go. Okay, so let's see if we can get another leg up. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to this right here. Nice. Push, 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 push. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If this comes back down, all the way down to the lows and stop me out, that will be kind of sad. It'll be kind of sad here. Or we can add down here. Might just add down here. Let's see. I should have took it off for that 8-point. Need some bears, just bulls to step back in. That rejection, I do not like that rejection. Let's see. We need more bulls. We need bulls to come back here, help us out a little bit. Try and take it there probably. I mean, we have. There we go. Let's see if we can go back up. Come on, push it up here. I don't want to see a rejection here. We have to go. If we don't go here, I might get. So right now, I might just move my stop up to these lows here. Because if we break down to that low, it's not good. That's not good. Okay, I need them to pop here, pop the highs. Oh my God, we're getting a rejection again. Looking good. Let's see if we can get a push up and move to break even. There's that push up. I'm gonna move this down actually to here. Tap me out for a 10-point. Come on. See if they can hit me out. Tap me out here. Tap me out here. Do not like that. And they're holding the highs here, which is a very good sign. I don't like that rejection. They got a little greedy. Rejecting again. There it is. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. There's the push. There's the push. There's the push. I'm gonna break even it now. See if we can push a little more of a push. Nice, nice, nice. See if they can take me out here. Pop that 650 area. Take me out. Looks super nice. Come on. It was super close. God damn. Can we do it? I'm at break even now, so I'm gonna hold my trade, right? Hold the trade here.
Order
Nice,
filled.
there we go.
Order filled. Order filled.
Another winning trade. Wow. There we go. Another 16 points. So, not mad at that. Right. And look at it, that rejection. A lot of people took profit here like I did. Look at that rejection now. Right. I think I took profit at the tippity top. At the tippity top here. So, I mean, let's see what they do here, because this could very well be a range, right? They could just wick this all the way back down to the bottom. So right here, if they come back down, this is a good setup. If they come back down here, you know there's support, and if there's a reaction here, buy that back up. If there's a reaction up here, you can sell that. But I wouldn't sell this trend, this bullish trend, right? Look, we're definitely bullish, right? Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. We're definitely bullish on the day. You could short right here, but that's a very low probability trade. But they could do it. If they do that, then we know it's range day, and it's not good. Sometimes range days are easy, but I much rather prefer trends, right? Yeah, look, it looks like they're going for the highs. Yep. They just hit that. They just broke the highs here. Let's see. Need some more conviction. If we can break it with convictions, they can pop and hold the 658 area. That's a very good sign for bulls. Here's the pop of the highs. That's exactly what you want to see if you're a bull. So as of right now, we're up about $50 on each account. and I'm satisfied with that. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with that. But I will stay on till like probably 11 ish. But that pop to the highs, man. And you see the hourly. The hourly looks good. We broke the previous hourly's high. That pop. But we are at resistance. Let's see if we can run the highs here. Probably around. We ran the previous day's highs. The next high is 25,900. Let's go to the hourly chart. Yep, right here would be the next point of resistance. Around here. And they probably are going for it. So I want to see if price can hold this EMA. Look at this little trend line they put in. Right there. So we will be patient. Look at that rejection. There's a push back up now. Wow. Yeah, so Nvidia is respecting the EMAs perfectly. ES also doing the same thing. So this price action here, it's very very wiki, right? They like, look at this. Like if you had entered here or somewhere, look, they like to wick it down. Or like if you entered here, they wick it down, stop you out before it goes higher, right? So I'm gonna wait and see if there's like a wick down before I enter this long. This is a good long. Respecting the trend line, respecting the EMAs. That trend line I put in right now is getting respected, right? I want to see if the last little push exhaustion of the bears, and then like maybe a wake up. Wow, look at that push up. Whoa. Yeah, they want higher here, guys. They want higher. They want higher for sure. They want higher for sure. Look at it. Broke the highs again. Dum, dum, dum. Push. That 5 minute, all them greens, the green candles. Wow. They're holding at the highs. See what kind of reaction we get up here. A 5 minute chart currently looks great for a long. It's pushing back down now. See if we get back down to this trend line. Yeah, it looks like they want higher though.
Order
Gonna take a
filled.
long here. Let's see if we can push up to the highs here. See if we can get a good push, momentum push here. I just want to scalp a couple points. Let's go, come on. Do not like that. Let's see if they hold this this candle's high. Didn't I just say they like doing this bullshit and I fell for it? See if we can get a pop here. Everything looks good for a pop. Yeah, this looks like it might come back down and stop me out. See if we can get a push up. Push it. See if we get a pop. Surprised that didn't stop me out. Yeah, I'm very surprised that didn't stop me out actually. There's the push. There's the push. There's the push. Take me out here. Moved it up a little bit. Very strong momentum here. Just has to see if they hold it. See if we can get some more push. To 685-ish. Let's see if they can pop that. Can we get some more expansion here? See if they can pop the highs here, man. Pop the highs. Come on. You don't want to see this come back down here. You do not want to see this go back down. It has to expand now. Like that. See if we can get a push here. Gonna break even this. Come on, tap me out. Super close, super close. Come on.
Order
Bang.
filled.
10-point trade. 3 winning trades in a row. Moving on. Moving on. Yep, that rejection now. So let's continue with this line here. Let's see what happens when we get here. This is why I like I implemented. I looked back at my trades, right, guys? And before I would at 8:30 when market open, I would get faked out a lot on these trades at the beginning here because it's very choppy in the beginning, like very range bound. See, I like to dump. See right here, I would have entered for short and it would have wicked me out. Enter for short again. Like very rangy in the beginning. Also this right here, like super rangy. And so I stopped trading in the market open like at 30-40 minutes before market open. After market open, I want to wait like at least an hour, 40 minutes. And it's been working out, guys. It's been working out. For right now, I want to see this trend line come this price comes back down to this trend line and maybe put in some bullish wicks here. The hourly, we're getting a wick from the top here. We're getting a wick at resistance here, 25,700 ish. So now we are up 70 points, around 70 points on the 4 accounts. Wow, look at that. See, if you had balls, so you would just enter right here at this trend line. But no, I need confirmation. And I mean, it looks like we're not going to get some because it just rejected super heavy. It might just break the highs now. Took some great trades today, so I want to be patient. Let's see here. Well, you see that sweep of the lows here. Wow. It looks very bullish still after that sweep of the lows. We can hold above this trend line here. Nice little sweep of the trend line, taking out all of these lows. So that 5-minute candle is about to close. As you can see, very indecisive candle. They're trying to reject here at the at this resistance here. You can see on the hourly chart. So look at the hourly chart. They're trying to put in that wick. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, they're trying to put in that wick right here at the highs. This is resistance. At 25,700, look at this resistance right here previously to the left side, and that wick getting put in. So we got 25 minutes left for this candle to close, but we see that wick getting put in, right? They're trying to start something. The bears, for sure. So we're gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close, just so we don't enter no stupid trades here. I'm thinking of walking away here, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But let's wait for this 5-minute candle to close and see what happens here. If it closes bullish and then it looks good, but if it's still indecisive, I might just get off here for the day, because when we're up, not crazy amounts, but an amount that I'm satisfied with, right? So let's see here. Yeah, so yesterday I ended the stream like down crazy, like 100 something per account. After I ended the account, I stayed on for like an hour longer, and I made back so I blew an account yesterday on stream, but that account was already about to blow. Um, but then I stayed after the stream, and I took a couple trades, and I managed to get it back to break even. That's why you see my profits. These accounts are, you know, the same as yesterday. But this was exactly what happened yesterday, right? I was up the same amount on each account, and then I freaking blew it. They're trying to start in something here. They're trying to start something. Look at this. There's some people that got long down here, right? I'm jealous. Let's see. They're not able to break these highs here, so that's something to keep in mind. We're getting rejections, but we're straddling this trend line here, right? So it can go either way. They can dump this down. That'll be a bear flag. They can push this up and break the highs here. But right now, I'm really thinking they might dump this down because it looks like a trap. Because everyone thinks it's going to go up. But it does look like a very trappy price action. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We can break structure like probably this candle. If we can break this candle's high, which is 25,677, if we can break that, I'll have a little more conviction to enter longs. Here we go. Yeah, look, it's trying to very indecisive up here. That 5-minute chart closed, but it's still very, I mean, that's kind of bullish, but it's not very strong bullish candle. And we broke the highs, so let's see here. Look at that cross on the 5. Wow, now we're expanding up now. Nice. Oh, they're pushing here. We are at the 15-minute ORB high here, so expect a reaction out the bears. They're not gonna give it up easy, right? So we have to fight for this. If you're long, you have to fight for this. Getting a rejection here. I want to see. Yeah, they rejected right off the 5-minute EMAs here. Back to the upside. But we're getting a rejection back down. So let's see what happens. Oops. We're getting a rejection. We're getting some reaction right here at the trend line. It's a good sign. Might take a little trade here. Getting a wick on the 5-minute chart here. Look at that wick on the top. I don't like that at all.
Order
I'm gonna
filled.
start at long. See if we can get a push back up to the highs. Pushing now.
Order filled.
There we go. Quick and easy long.
Order filled. Order filled.
And yeah, that'll probably be it for me today. You know, up like 90 on each account. Very, very good day. So yeah, I'm gonna get off while I'm still ahead. Um, be back on tomorrow because Fridays. I love trading Fridays. It's always like kind of dumps. But yeah, super good trades today. We're up like 90 on 4 accounts. What is that? Like um almost $400, like 360 overall. So I'm good with that. Yeah, y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be careful. Have a good one.